Okay, so continuing with our theme of a meat feast, we're going to make my ribeye steaks with a delicious spicy tomato sauce. So we've got these ribeye steaks here, and you can see the marbling on them, which is not a bad thing actually. That's going to keep them really moist and tender and give them loads and loads of flavour. So to start off with, let's get our ribeye steaks ready and in the pan. So I'm just going to turn the pan on because I want it to be really nice and hot when I put the steaks in. Okay, so our pan's heating. So to start off with, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil onto each of my ribeyes, and then I'm going to rub that in. So a little tip is, it's always better to put your oil onto your meat, not your oil in the pan. So I'm just going to season that with some salt and some pepper. And then when it's in the pan, I'm going to season the other side as well. So I'm just going to get these into our hot pan. Season side down. There we go. And then a little bit more olive oil. I'm going to rub that in. And then salt. Pepper. And then we're going to leave these to cook. Time to make our delicious spicy tomato sauce, and this is super quick and simple. So I'm going to use it with make it in my blender. Let's check I've got that plugged in and turned on. So 10 of chopped tomatoes, go straight in. Try and not get it all over myself. And then to that I'm going to add chopped shallots. So shallots are part of the onion family, obviously, but they're a lot milder than an onion, and I find that they kind of melt into sauces and recipes much easier than the chunky onions do. Although yesterday when I was chopping a million shallots for my cooking, there were a lot of peelers shed, so they were quite as strong. My secret ingredient is black olive tapenade. Now you can buy black olive tapenade pre-done, but it's actually really easy to make. So I just make this with Kalamata olives, capers, sun-dried tomatoes, seasoning, salt and pepper, and some oil. Blitz it together, and it's delicious, and it adds a real depth of flavour to quite a lot of sauces. So I use it quite a lot. And then a little bit of heat from some chili flakes, not too many. And then we're just going to blitz all this together and then get it in the pan to start cooking. And once that's all blended together, straight into the pan, and we're going to cook it for around 15 minutes. Smells lovely already. You can smell the black olives, and I love black olives. Okay, it's time to flip our steaks. Okay, so our steaks are done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them out of the pan, off the heat, and we're going to let them rest for around 10 minutes. And that way all the juice is soaked back into the meat and it results in a lovely juicy steak. So let's take them out. If my husband was in here now, he wouldn't be able to wait. I'm just going to let those rest whilst the sauce cooks. So our sauce is looking just perfect, so I think it's time to serve up. So you can serve it in two ways. So either the steak whole onto the plate with the sauce drizzled over the top, or we can slice it. You can see those lovely juices that have all soaked back in to the steak. Beautiful steak. And now time for my amazing spicy olivey tomato sauce. I think every single carnivore would love that. And our second way to serve is where we just slice our steak. It's lovely if you're doing a meal to share when you slice it, and then everyone can help themselves to pieces of the meat rather than having one piece of steak to themselves. And then we're just going to drizzle some of the sauce over the top. I think we'll put a little bit of extra salt on them both. And there you have my ribeye steaks with my spicy tomato sauce.